Cancer, it's a difficult diagnosis at any age, but young people can face even greater challenges. About 2,000 Canadians between the ages of 15 and 29 are diagnosed with cancer every year. 1 in 5 dies. Now, some survivors say they feel neglected by the healthcare system and are working together to better the odds. Some of them shared their stories with our health reporter, Kelly Crow.
This is not how I imagined life at age 25.
Mike Lang took a painful journey and turned it into a movie.
So we're about halfway done chemo.
It's the story of a young adult with cancer. At first, doctors thought he had mono, then asthma. Finally, after a year, he was sent for a chest x-ray.
The next day I found out that I had a grapefruit-sized tumor in the middle of my chest. So that was, obviously I went in for asthma and found out that I had cancer. It was a pretty big shock to me.
The family doctor I met said it was probably nothing, it's just a lump. The surgeon said that too, the ultrasound technician said that too. Everybody told me this until the biopsy came back.
Frederique Denis was diagnosed with breast cancer at 28, rare for a woman so young.
When I was going for appointments or for examinations, I was basically the only young adult in the waiting room. It's really a weird feeling. You feel really isolated.
My name is Jeff Eaton, and I am a young adult cancer survivor.
Jeff Eaton helped establish Young Adult Cancer Canada, meeting in Toronto this week to demand more research and more awareness of their unique needs. At the top of the list, new ways for young adult cancer survivors to find each other.
And as soon as I connected with other people that knew what I was feeling and knew what I was going through, this whole world sort of opened up to me.
Now, Mike Lang organizes wilderness trips for other young adult cancer survivors.
Survive and thrive! All right, so we've heard from the patients. What are the doctors saying?
Well, the specialists we talked to agree that young adult cancer patients are a distinct group. The types of cancers they get are different, the way they respond to treatment is different, and they also say this is a group that's largely neglected. Here's medical oncologist Dr. Paul Rogers.
Young people aren't supposed to get cancer. Cancer is considered something of older people. So there is delayed recognition of the symptoms and signs of cancer because it is relatively rare. So the average family practitioner will not see many young people with cancer and doesn't really think of cancer when they're making their diagnosis.
The doctors also say there's a need for more research, more clinical trials, and more support to help young patients get through what is already one of the most tumultuous times of their lives.
I'll say. Thanks, Kelly. Kelly Crow.